Remember, we didn't fuck with Dame at all for a while. Remember we signed the
Yes.
We was on some fuck you Dame shit.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Well, one day we was at Sony. I'm gonna tell you how the tables turn. We at Sony. We doing a performance for Cam's album. Remember you had to do all type of shows for your album. You had to practice rehearsal.
rehearsal.
Cam had a song called Fuck You on there. We had the Sony Studios. Dame walk in. We start doing the fuck you song. We like this to Dame. We got all the Brooklyn in it. You know Cam never been around. He said got gangsters, so now ungot him. You feel like he got the gangsters with him. You whatever. We hitting the Dame with this fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We like this.
For Dipset, a $64 million lawsuit changed everything. It killed more than a label. Dipset was forced into the incredibly Dame's arms. Dash was they didn't trust this man. Look, a lot of think that Jim Jones and Cameron joined Rockefeller because it makes sense in theory, but in reality, it was a total disaster. Observing documentation distinct, fusing street politics with corporation finances. The same is true of Dame Dash. In fact, they were shouting, "F you, dude," strangely, in a Sony studio being the one to maintain their employment. But before all of that, Jim Jones produced a picture that will surprise you. A young Mase walks into the studio as showcasing Jay-Z before anyone noticed how much that tension would be reduced. The swinging platinum chain with dancing diamonds and Harlem the Chamber's Zeal and Jay-Z standing, they're calm, collected, and keeping an eye on everything. At that moment, Jim Jones claimed to have shown him how the competition was fierce. In fact, everyone was competing back then, sought a location, and Dipset refused to give up. To nobody, not even Jay-Z. I'm going to play this video for everyone right now. However, I just need to put your opinions in the designated area to sign up and leave comments below. Now let's begin.
I remember another one. Fuck it.
It's crazy.
Cam album.
Which one? Confession?
First album.
Oh, Confession.
Jay came there. Fly shit. He said some shit like, I ain't here lobby for a spot.
Yeah, he told me that.
You know?
That's
I
crazy.
ain't here lobby for a spot. I can't put in his rhyme. He said some fly shit, right? Jay was already up. But the admiration still there. We was fresh out the project. We used to listen to all the Jay shit, nigga. We got all the album, Blueprint.
That's right.
So it was just like, things like that. When it was like, show you the competition. Now Mase is signed. Mase walk in there. He got 2 chains on. A platinum chain and a white gold chain. This when platinum first started.
That's right.
Jay there, he got a small platinum chain on with the platinum rollie. So Mase busting in boosh. Now it's like, nigga,
I'm winning. I'm up.
Hot.
Yeah.
He hot.
He was on fire.
He swinging his shit around. Big Cuban platinum. You talking about platinum? Yeah, they got the platinum. I'm just watching these niggas. I'm just like, wow, this nigga came in and fired Jay on here on the jury. But I'm not understanding the dynamic of what's really going on.
Yeah.
You heard? I'm face value of what I see. Don't know Jay from nowhere, but just doing music. And I'm measuring this shit by what I see, face value. So as Mase going up, he buying shit I never seen before. But now when you bring it in the building, you standing next to Jay, he looking good. I'm like, these niggas thought that was a championship. I'm just showing like the shit that we were doing when we were younger, leading up to where we at now, because we were very prideful and very competitive. So now at that moment was like, a lot of that shit was like, we gotta show this niggas that we get
money, yeah.
Because remember, we didn't fuck with Dame at all for a while. Remember we signed the
Yes.
We was on some fuck you Dame shit.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Well, one day we was at Sony, nigga. I'm gonna tell you how the tables turn, nigga. We at Sony, nigga. We doing a performance for Cam's album. Remember you had to do all type of shows for your album. Had to practice rehearsal.
rehearsal.
Cam had a song called Fuck You on there. We had the Sony Studios. Dame walk in. We start doing the Fuck You song. We like this to Dame. We got all the Brooklyn niggas in it. You know Cam never been around. He said got gangsters, so now ungot him. You feel like he got the gangsters with him. Whatever. We hitting the Dame with this fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We like this.
Yeah.
Brooklyn niggas, we in the Dame like.
Y'all niggas talking to me?
But Dame is cold. You know, he always could fight. I ain't never lie. Like, he never.
He always talk that shit, yeah?
I seen him chip niggas up back in the day.
That's a fact.
Like, I'm afraid he never was no punk. But he stayed there, let us do all that. He did some fly shit. Like, yo, let me speak to you. I just want 2 minutes of your time, put us in the corner. And was like, don't let these Brooklyn niggas get in between niggas that you really fuck with. Like, I know what your niggas is doing. I understand the whole thing, but don't do it this way. It's going to cause a nasty outcome. You heard? Like, nigga, I'm up.
That's right.
You heard? Like,
yeah.
You niggas just signed to some other niggas from Brooklyn that you don't know about, and you playing with niggas that really got it. You heard? That conversation right there broke the barrier for us to getting back in with Dame. That conversation led to him end up being able to sign, being able to have Dame manage him. Because after that conversation, Untainment lost his whole label deal for the $64 million. I mean, I'm there in real time. There's nobody could tell me nothing about this. I'm there in real time. Wherever Cam was, I was.
That's right.
Wasn't no conversation, nothing that. You heard like, loses that shit. We got to go back to Sony. Niggas is in a disarray. They saying Sony is the worst label out. They ain't gonna do shit for us. It's over. Cam calls Dame. I'm gonna need you to manage me. Let me figure this shit out. Dame was like, yo, we gotta get you out the Sony deal. Toughest shit that nigga ever did was come through with a bunch of niggas and pull a 52 fake out on forcing their hand to sign him out of that contract deal inside that Sony building. But after he signed him out the contract, I ended up leading Dame to be able to like, yo, let me see what we're doing with this Rockefeller shit. Then it goes into the movie paid in full, Rockefeller deal, turns our whole life around in 01, I believe it was.
Damn.
Then from 01, we started the engine back up. We was able to come back in with the Diplomats, start putting the Diplomats, because we was out the game.
Yeah, y'all was in Ohio for a minute.
I was in Ohio.
The Cam was
Chubbs
in Ohio.
was in Ohio. Let's don't do that. Them niggas was visiting the tourists in Ohio. Shout out to Zeke.
That encapsulates how easily the music game may work against you. One day you'll be at the top. Funds are being obtained by your team. Your label is powerful. Additionally, everything is eliminated by a $64 million lawsuit the next day. That was the part of the Jim Jones tale that really stood out. Profound connection with me? It illustrates the impact of this industry's growth on the people in your immediate proximity, promptness, and pride. Jim analyzed the story as though he had personally experienced both the hunger and heartache. That was obviously a lesson in humility and survival. He wasn't bragging. He was considering the situation where you have to turn to the same individual you said you would never turn to after losing all of your work. Anyone will feel humbled by that whole cycle. Furthermore, the struggle between Dame Dash and Dipset is not the only aspect of this story's potency. It's how it draws attention to the differences between street loyalty and corporation loyalty. You stray from your sense of pride and morality in the streets. You walk away from business opportunities and leverage. Jim, Kim, and the information had to be received in real time by the entire Dipset movement. They weren't just forced into Rockefeller for the $64, the $1 million lawsuit's records. They were forced to think like business people. Now think about that Dame Dash incident. He walks into a room where people are genuinely playing a game rather than reacting when they make fun of him. That is the pinnacle of poise. That person is someone who is conscious of power and time. They told him to keep Brooklyn out of Harlem. It was significant because it involved more than just the boroughs. It has to do with granting others authority over your narrative. Most rappers are unaware of this kind of instruction until it is too late. Jim Jones's retelling of this story with such honesty years later shows growth. He wasn't trying to belittle Dame Dash or make Dipset seem tough. He was explaining how they almost lost everything due to miscommunication and ego. Rayon was impressed by the way he presented it. He kept it. It also showed responsibility. They had no faith in Dame Dash, he admitted it. But he admitted that the same man helped them in going back to the game. It's a balance. And when you think about it, in actuality, that is how hip-hop originated. Business in the early 2000s. Every move was both political and private. Everybody was fighting on their own. But they still needed the people they disagreed with to elevate you. Because of this, these stories raise issues. Right now, they show what it took to put up with label folding. There were your entire career might disappear in an instant due to multiple lawsuits. Permit me to ask you all of these questions. Do you think Dipset would never have reached this level in the absence of Dame Dash's following litigation involving intervention? Also, did the whole situation truly show that occasionally your biggest are your foes, also your adversaries? God bless you. Share your thoughts with me. Go in the comment section underneath and remember to sign up.